Welcome to Acrobatics and Tumbling Skills Shorts. Today's episode is brought to you by Concordia University, Wisconsin. Today we will be showing you our crab pyramid structures. These pyramid structures can be utilized in our pyramid event and team event and consists of one or two athletes standing on a crab base structure. For the crab base, it is important that their hands are turned out slightly to the side and fingertips facing out. They want to make sure that they are pushing their hips upward and keeping their head neutral. Feet should be directly underneath their knees. It is also a good idea to place a block or other supportive item underneath the crab base while they are learning to push their hips upward. This will help them maintain the correct body position. Once the crab base is comfortable with the correct body position, you can start adding light weight to their hip region. For this drill, the crab base wants to make sure that they are pushing their hips upward and spreading their fingers out for stabilization. Make sure that you have a spotter present who is able to help put the weight on and take the weight off. A good drill for the mids is to practice standing on a Bosu ball or balance board. For this drill, the mids want to make sure that they are engaging their core and stacking their shoulders over their hips over their ankles. They also want to have a slight bend at the knees. Once they feel that they have a good balance point, they can lift their arms up over their head. For this drill, make sure that you have a spotter who is able to help the mids get on and off of the equipment. Once you feel that the mid bases understand the correct body position, you can have them start practicing standing the correct width apart. Have your crab base get into their position on the floor and have your mid bases stand in front of their knees and in front of their shoulders with their feet the correct width apart. You can then have them get into their mid positions and have another athlete check to make sure that they are engaging their legs, core, and arms. When you first build the crab pyramid structure, you want to make sure that you have a block or other piece of equipment underneath the crab for safety. In order to get up, the mids will start with one foot on the crab base. They will then grab hands of two spotters and step up at the same time. Once they are in position, the spotters will move to the side to help support them. In order to get back down, the mids want to grab hands with the two spotters and step off of the crab base. For foot placement, the mid who is standing on the crab's legs wants to have their feet at about mid-thigh. The mid who is standing with their feet on the crab's shoulders wants to have their foot positioned so that their heel is towards the top of the shoulder. This crab base structure can also be utilized with one mid. In order to get up, the mid will face away from the crab and grab hands with a spotter. Foot placement should be at about mid-thigh with toes towards the knees. Make sure that you have a spotter who is able to help stabilize them while they are on the crab base. In order to get down, the mid will again grab the spotter's hands and step off of the crab base.
Thanks for joining us today.
For more acrobatics and tumbling skills shorts, visit the ncata.org.